Hi, Tom Iselin here, and welcome to First Things First. This is day 16 of Boot Camp, a leadership guide to building a gold standard nonprofit. Today, I'm continuing the series on how to build a get-it-done culture. In the previous episode, I covered the various types of elements and facets that make up a culture. You need to understand these concepts to build the structure of a culture, whether it's a board culture, staff culture, or organizational culture. Today, I want to discuss two additional facets that I believe all nonprofits should consider incorporating into their organizational cultures. As you recall, culture answers the fundamental questions: what does it mean to be part of your organization? What does it mean to be on your board? What does it mean to be on your staff? The reason why it's imperative to develop a well-defined culture for a nonprofit is that it creates a unifying force and ethos that yokes the hearts and minds and actions of everyone connected to the nonprofit to fulfill its mission. It creates a holistic environment, a prevailing spirit that permeates everything that's said and done. Remember, your mission tells people what you do. Your vision tells people where you're going, but your culture tells people who you are. It tells people what you stand for. It tells people what you believe. I cannot stress enough how important this is to understand, because if you don't know collectively who you are, what you stand for, or what you believe, how can you effectively fulfill your mission? How can you expect to end up where you want to go? Last episode, I talked about the facets of culture and how you can use them to symbolize and define your culture. Here are some of the words I shared that can help a board symbolize a get-it-done board culture. Words such as work, excellence, accountability, teamwork, honest communication, and impact. As I said earlier, I want to share two more facets with you today that I have found to be especially effective when building an organizational culture. The first is safety. No matter what type of organizational culture you establish, let me suggest adding safety as one of the primary facets. Why? People want to work in an environment where they feel safe, intellectually, physically, and creatively. They also want to feel valued and respected. Unsafe cultures, where fear of physical and emotional harm is prevalent, will cause people to withdraw and disengage, resulting in workplace tension and poor performance. It's important that you create a culture where people are encouraged to be themselves and to express their opinions, ideas, and personalities without fear of judgment, harassment, or persecution. A safe culture creates a foundation for a happy and productive workplace and boardroom. This is one of the reasons why it's important to define a culture early on. If your culture becomes unsafe as a result of hiring and nominating people that turn out to be disrespectful, rude, and judgmental, you'll find it difficult to change your culture into a safe one because it's difficult to change a person's nature. Another important cultural facet you should consider is voice. Staff, board members, and volunteers need to feel empowered to share ideas, help make decisions, and speak up about something they don't like. If you hire a tyrant for a chief executive, a bulldozer for a board chair, or a know-it-all manager, expect a divisive and contentious culture. Strong, self-centered personalities tend to squelch the voices and feelings of others. This will infect your culture with resentment and negativity, and people will feel their thoughts and feelings don't matter. Eventually, people will shut down, repel each other, and lose enthusiasm for work and service. To prevent this from happening, make it a priority to establish a culture of open communication. Hire and nominate selfless, compassionate leaders who care for the welfare of others and encourage people to share their thoughts and feelings. If you do this, you'll find people more likely to participate in your directives and fulfill your mission because they feel empowered and respected. Well, that's it for today. In the next episode, I'll be discussing two more important cultural facets you may want to consider, and those are getting personal and caring for each other. By the way, if you're enjoying this series, like the video and share it with a friend. Until next time, hoo-yah! Enzo, come here. This is the chef of Stella's.
I know.
Amazing. This is just amazing. Tell me what's in here.
This is sauce and lemon pepper.
Oh, it's so good. Well, thank you. So,
What do? You do a show?
Yeah.